So I did some heavy research and I found a good couple personality tests, mainly personality tests, because who doesn't want to know about their personality test, and who's best to tell my super wise opinion as an 18-year-old of if these tests are accurate or not. And I have a system. Step 1, take the test. Step 2, check the accuracy. Since I know myself very well, then yeah. Step 3, rate the questions that were given. If you are taking a Hogwarts quiz and they're asking you what your favorite color is, and they're like, yellow, red, blue, or green, what's your favorite color? Girl, just because you like green doesn't mean you're in Slytherin. Just because you like blue doesn't mean you're Ravenclaw. Okay, wrap it up. So right now I have open idrlabs.com and they have a lot of quizzes. There's a professor of psychology, doctor of education, more psychology. Well, you know what? I'm technically also in the mix because I'm an incoming freshman of majoring in psychology. So I'm basically certified to be telling you guys everything. I work this tests. Let's see. So there's a random test, a magic test, inside test, teen wolf test, magic test, hobby test, Gekiguri test, Beastars test. Wait, discover which character for the series is. We're gonna take this one. I'm sidetracked. This was not in my list of what to take, but I want to take this. I've only seen season 1 of Beastars and I am not seeing season 2. Or maybe I watched season 2. I don't remember, but I watched a complete season and I was terrified. Anyways, if I get LaRoche, what's his name? Whatever this dog is. Okay, let's see. Why are they making this test? These people have too much time. Anyways, question 1 of 35. Damn. Okay, I manage how others perceive me in social settings. Oh yeah, I think I do. Because it's important. First impressions are important. You want to be seen well and capable. I'm gonna say I manage how I'm perceived very well. I use sarcasm to keep people at a distance. No, I don't do that. I feel like you can't use sarcasm with people you just met. So no, I don't do that. Disagree. To keep distance at people. I'm gonna keep it there though. I never do that. I never use sarcasm to keep distance. I insist on handling my personal problems by myself. Yes. I prioritize my own needs over group harmony. No, I don't do that. I don't think so. Like if I have to really use the restroom but nobody else does, yeah, I'm not part of this world. I take risks to prove my own independence. Yeah. I was gonna say no, but I'm low-key moving to a college campus that's really far away. So yeah, I'm gonna say agree. Not fully agree, but agree, because this is the first time I'm like taking a really big risk. I set high goals for my social standing. Social standing? I think so. I speak my mind even when it causes tension. Yeah. I use my personality to influence those around me. Yes and no. If people are very negative, I try to be a very positive person because I don't like negative people. So whatever I could do, I'll insert that. I'm so grateful that the sun is shining today. Negative people drain me so bad. Like, we're trying to have a good time and you're like constantly worrying on the negative and not trying to find a solution. Girl, no, I'm done. So yes, I do that quite often. I use a tough exterior to hide my anxieties. No. Sometimes, but no. Can I just keep it in the middle? Like, I don't have a super tough, I'm just private, you know? I'm just gonna keep it there. I offer blunt advice to help people improve. I do that sometimes. I feel comfortable and at ease in large crowds. No, I do not. I worry that others will discover my hidden insecurities. No, I don't. I prefer to stay in the background of groups. You see, I say that, and that's not what happens. Like, it's really not what happens. It's just my aura. So I'm gonna say no. I prioritize the feelings of others over my own. I think I always find a way to compromise between others' feelings and my own feelings, but sometimes I do that. Like a lot of the times I care for my friends, I care for others, and I want everybody to be okay. So I think I do that sometimes, but it's not at like the expense of my own, you know? It's not at the expense. I'm gonna keep it in the middle. I accept that the world is often unfair. No, not to me. No. I often analyze my own impulses and moral choices. Yes, I do. Because I'm very open-minded. If I make a choice and a decision and I find out that it's wrong later, we make mistakes, but we make no regrets. I prefer to avoid confrontation whenever possible. It depends who the confrontation is. If it's my family, I'm confronting. If it's not my family, I don't know. I don't think it's as important unless it's with a friend. But I don't know. I can confront my family, but like friends or like outsiders, I can't really confront as easily. I don't know why. I'm gonna keep that in the middle actually. I focus on practical solutions for difficult problems. Yes, because it's important. I enjoy proving my strength in competitive situations. Yeah, I love that actually. I think carefully before acting on my impulses. Yes, I do. I'm comfortable showing my weakness to others. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in the middle. It's like, it depends. Like, if you're my friend, I'm comfortable, but if like I just met you, like, on the wake, ooh, no girl. I strive for excellence in everything I undertake. Yeah, I maintain a positive outlook to help others feel better. Yes, I do that a lot. I dedicate myself to supporting my close friends. Yes, all the time. I prefer to work alone rather than in teams. Yes, most of the time. I believe that tough love is necessary for growth. No. I believe in the potential of my social group. Yes, of course. I rely on others to protect me from harm. On occasion, yes. But most of the time, no. I tend to judge others for their past mistakes. No, I have a hard time because I'm like, yeah, you did that in the past and yeah, that like really hurt me, but like if I psychoanalyze you for like 10 minutes, like I understand why you did that, and like it's such a hard barrier. Like I understand you, but I'm still upset. But I understand you, but I'm still upset, but I understand you, but it's fine, you know? So I'm gonna keep that in the middle. I work to keep peace among my peers. Yes. I often compare my achievements to those of others. Like compare in a way to expand for growth, not in a compare in like, ooh. And I think this question means it in the more derogatory, more negative, like compare out of insecurity rather than compare out of to find a way to grow, you know? So not in the negatives. I hold myself of high standards of personal conduct. Yes. I feel possessive towards the people I value, very much so. I calculate the potential outcomes of my social interactions. Like on the spot? Yes, sorry, I blanked out. Let's see who I am. And then we're gonna go over, who am I? Oh, it's giving us one of these. Okay, let's see. I'm the most like Juno. Isn't she like crazy? 90% Juno. I didn't expect that. Okay, Juno is a gray she-wolf and drama club actor who embodies the charismatic idealist. She openly embraces her carnivore identity, believing that true strength should be celebrated rather than feared. Her ambition drives her to seek the title of Beastar, and she often uses her charm and social influence to maneuver through the complex politics of Sherrington Academy. Beneath her confidence and bubbly exterior lies a deep possessiveness and a fear of being overlooked. She is prone to jealousy and occasionally manipulates public opinion to evaluate her status. Juno ultimately struggles to reconcile her grand romantic fantasies with the harsh reality of a divided society. Okay, I agreed on the first half, and then when they started saying Jujutsu Kaisen character, no. That's interesting. Okay, let's evaluate this test. Number 1, were the questions like obvious to who it was leaning towards? No, I don't think so. Number 2, do I feel like this resonates with me? Part of it does. I think there's not enough characters to follow the whole scope of a personality. The next one most like is Jack. Jack, accuracy of this test, I give this one like a 65% out of 100. I don't think this was too accurate, honestly, especially with when you watch the show to see how Juno acts. It's like I feel like it leans more on her negative traits than her positive, but then I feel like that's like every character in the show. Maybe this just wasn't a good, I didn't give this a fair, like I didn't choose a fair one, okay, next, whatever. That was just a warm-up. That was just a warm-up. I saw like on TikTok a while ago of people taking like an Omegaverse quiz, and I wanted to take one even though I don't really know much about the Omegaverse. I know some people are like really in it. I don't know what it means to be in it. All I know is something about werewolves, I think. Pick an entrance: the Gathering, the Sanctuary, the Executive Suite, or the Bunker. The Gathering, I'm gonna go with the Sanctuary. Your partner suggests 30 questions. Your partner suggests a spontaneous, risky trip. What is your reaction? Yes, let's do it. Can we afford this? Let's leave right now. Get in the car. I drive. I need to pack first. No, it's get in the car. I'm driving. You get, oh my, I love me a spontaneous trip. What partner vibe makes you feral? Size, I want them huge. Wit, I want a match. Submission, I want them sweet. Kindness, I want a best friend. Wit, I want a match. But then like size is a plus, but like most of the time it's a wit. In a perfect world, what is your role in a relationship? The hearth, I want to make the home, or I make the home. The shield, I keep us safe. The director, I lead the way. The partner, I am the bond. I'm in between the partner and the director. I'm the director. You have a first date tonight and you need to make an impression. What are you wearing? Dressed to kill, soft and cozy, alluring, straight armor. I think alluring. You know, like you dress really nice, you allure them in, and then you capture them with your fierce personality. If your soul could manifest one magical ability, what would it be? Time, pausing, rewinding, restoration, healing, light, telepathy, connecting minds, or fire, destruction, and power. I think telepathy, because like what am I gonna do with fire? Like, girl, that's not good for the planet. So telepathy. Oh no, you just lost your wallet. What do you do? I tear the house apart until I find it. I stop, I breathe, and I check my steps. I order a new card, it's fine. I cry and assume my life is over. I tear the house apart until I find it. Well, I stop, I breathe, I check my steps. No, because checking your steps literally doesn't work. When was the last time that you checked your steps that actually worked? I lost 2 of my necklaces. No idea where it is. I do track my steps, but it never actually helps. It never actually helps. It just appears, okay? So I tear the house apart until I find it. You got a problem? That was aggressive. When you strip everything else away, what is the one thing you are truly hungry for? Food. To be fully known and fully possessed. To ensure my loved ones survive. To build something that lasts. To know that I helped something bloom. To know that I helped something bloom. I think that's very important. A stranger shoves you on the street. I shrink away. Sorry. I roll my eyes. Ew, rude. I shove back harder. Watch it. I step aside. Not worth the energy. I go ill rude. Because it's like, I'm not going to shove you back. But I'm just like, but you're going to know that you did something wrong. The party is loud and crowded. What are you actually doing? Holding my partner's hand, whispering secrets. Chatting with everyone. The social butterfly. Loud, playful. Everyone is laughing at my jokes. I'm in the corner on my phone. I'm chatting with everyone. I'm going to go to the restroom for 20 minutes. Be on my phone. Come back out and chat with everybody again. So, does that really count? I don't know. A stranger sits in your seat. Your gut reaction? Excuse me. I find a new seat. Move. It's fine. A stranger sits in your seat. Like, what's the seat? I hit him with the excuse me. You want a free vacation? Where are you going? The spa resort. A resort? The mountains. The city tour. I'm going to the mountains. You're at a family dinner and a relative asks a super intrusive question about your love life. How do you react? Girl, I'm making everybody uncomfortable. Pivot. I change the subject so smoothly they don't notice. Answer. I answer politely to keep the peace. The death stare. We aren't discussing that. Sarcasm. I make a joke at their expense. Their expense. It's Sunday. How do you spend a day alone at home? Oh my gosh, I'm doing everything. Like, I'm so productive when I'm home alone. I think that goes for many people, but it's like, girl, like, I need some time. Meal prep, going out, something, softening the space, fixing the house. A lot of the times I am cooking though, I will say. So I think meal prep, it's moving it on the couch. What's the cuddle position? Like if I'm next to someone or watching TV, I'm right next to you. Like I'm on you. I don't know why I do that. I just do it. I find comfort. Literally on top of them, side by side, sharing the popcorn, wrapping them up completely, sitting in a separate armchair. I think side by side. What scent of perfume / cologne do you wear to bed? I wear lavender. Pick your RPG class. The DPS, I get the job done. The tank, I lead. The charge, I keep us alive. I bring the vibes. I get the job done. What the heck? The deadline is in 1 hour and the team is failing. Move, I take it over and do it myself. Chill, it's just a job. It'll get done. I stay up all night fixing every night. Bro, I do it myself. You open the fridge. There is a live penguin inside. Reaction? So cute. No, going back to bed. I search for how to return a penguin. Baby, you live here now? Are you hungry? Who put this thing? Get it out now. I'm taking care of the penguin. A fight breaks out in your friend group and voices are getting loud. What is your instinct? I yell over them. Enough! I soothe the tension, try to calm everyone down. I step up calmly. This makes no sense. Let's talk. I get emotional, tears are snapping. Stop fighting! I step in calmly. If it doesn't have to do with me, oh, I'm being calm as a butterfly. But if it's with me, oh. Which text message would shatter you completely? You are too much. You are boring. You're useless. Shrugging, I don't really care what they think. Between the you are too much and shrugging. Like if my best friend of the whole world told me I am too much, I'm crying. I wouldn't leave my room for days. Years maybe. Yeah, you are too much. You are thirsty, pick a drink. Fizzy and fun, bitter and strong, sweet and creamy. Cold water, please. Your friend is crying. What is your instinct? Come here. Who did this? Here's water. I'll give you space. Emotional release. Imagine curling up after a long day. Your favorite scent lingering on the sheets. What kind of romance scene makes your heart race the most? Rescue, intimacy, domination, or care? I do love me a little rescue moment. I actually love me a rescue moment. We're gonna go with rescue. What texture do you want to touch right now? Cool linen, whipped cream, warm dough, rough leather. I think cool linen. You're going to survive on a desert island for 1 week and you can only carry one of the following items. Which one appeals to you the most? The journal, keep my sanity. The cooking pot, warm food is life. The flare gun, signal for safety. The multi-tool, master my environment. Like logically, the master tool. We're going with that. What keeps you going when you want to quit? Proving them wrong, just seeing what happens, making them proud, people rely on me. Proving them wrong though. Pick your AO3 tag. Touch 'em and die, domestic fluff, enemies to lovers, soulmates, enemies to lovers. If you're clicking anything else, you're wrong. If your life was a fanfic, what is the final line? Oh, how poetic. For the first time in their life, they were safe. And finally, the world knelt at their feet. And they were never lonely again. They realized they had built a home that would last forever. I feel like the only different one is the world knelt at their feet. I'm gonna be the dramatic. We're gonna go with the second one. Your dynamic is confirmed. Choose a key to unlock your file. The crown key, the iron key, the shared key, the keepsake key. I'm with the crown. Or the keepsake? The crown. Result. The fixer I'm a beta. Inaccurate. Accuracy level 0. Bro, what? You're the smartest person in the room. While the alphas are growling over the territory and the omegas are crying over spilled milk, you have already Googling the solution, booked the appointment, and balanced the checkbook. You are the backbone of your pack. You don't need to roar. You don't need to roar to be powerful. You wield the terrifying power of logistics. To the world, you are cool, collected, and unflappable. But to your inner circle, you are the only thing standing between them and total chaos. You save them from themselves every single day. What? Oh my gosh. I got a lot more in here. Pheromones. Wow. Crisp paper, cool mint, and Earl Grey tea. Wow. Wait. Kind of on spot. Signature tropes. competence. Talked data to me. You prove that intelligence is the ultimate aphrodisiac. The real boss. Power behind the throne. Office romance. Professional tension. Okay. Love language. Personal practical care. Weakness. Emotional constipation. The perfect match. The house husband alpha. They appreciate your hard work and want to pamper you when you get home, forcing you to finally relax. Arch rival. The bratty omega. Their chaos isn't cute to you. It's inefficient. They give you a migraine. Oh, so that's like not my compatibility. Okay, let's go over the questions. Some I thought were obvious at first. Some I thought they were obvious, but I didn't even know the span of the fixer bit. I don't even know how many types there are. I should probably get into this. I mean, I guess this is accurate. I think this is the most accurate one I've done so far. You know what, yeah. I'm gonna give it to this one. I'm gonna give this a 90% accuracy. I only say that because I think the signature tropes isn't, but I guess it's like based on what I answered, but I feel like there wasn't enough answers, you know? I guess we'll give it to it. Okay, now we're gonna do the one that literally everybody does, which is the Myers-Briggs. This one's a lot of questions, so we might speed it up. You regularly make new friends. Yeah, I'm gonna go with agree. We're gonna speed run this. Whoa! Wow, the last like 20 times I've taken this quiz, I was INTJ every time. But I guess now I'm ENFJA. So, as an ENFJ protagonist, you possess a unique blend of charisma, empathy, and idealism that sets you apart in any crowd. Your natural ability to inspire and lead others is matched only by your deeply seated desire to make a positive impact on the world around you. You have an uncanny knack for understanding people's emotions and motivations, often sensing what others need before they realize it themselves. Your gift for communication allows you to articulate your visionary ideas with passion and conviction, drawing others into your orbit and moving them to join your cause. You thrive on meaningful connections and have a remarkable talent for bringing out the best in those around you. However, your idealistic nature can sometimes set you up for disappointment when reality falls short of your lofty expectations. So I'm 57% extroverted, 71% intuitive, 61% feeling, 56% judging, 69% assertive. Okay, number one, the amount of questions and the amount of similar asked questions were like, it did confuse me. And plus there's so many, well, there's 16 different personality types, but there's like, I think there's subcategories, I'm not too sure. But like, I did kind of know that I would be more on like emotional side. I think it's just knowing myself and who I am. But I did not expect to get a different one. I thought I was gonna get INTJ again, honestly. It's like I would get that every time. But that's the only thing I will say. I'm gonna give the accuracy on this, like, I'm gonna go with a 90 because this is me, but like I don't feel as connected to this, to what it's saying. Essentially, I don't feel as connected to it. I'm more INTJ though. I don't know if I was speedrunning too much, but it is 3 in the morning, so maybe I did speedrun a little bit.